Well, good morning. We are in Yosemite Valley, and I guess I can't see it anymore. Maybe it's right there. Somewhere up there is Half Dome. I have a permit. I've done this 3 times. 10 years ago, 8 years ago, and 6 years ago or something, all before I filmed, but I'm finally getting the video for it. So the weather's supposed to get bad, but right now it looks good, so I gotta skedaddle. It's like 6:15 in the morning. So story time. I meant to tell this story. So I did Half Dome in 2015. I flew out from Florida to visit my buddy Jeff. Got picked up. I think I flew into Oakland. Delayed flight, got in at, I don't know, late 11 p.m. or something. And then we drove out to Yosemite. And Jeff and I had a permit to do Half Dome, but it was thunderstorming, and thunderstorms were in the forecast. And so the morning of, he bailed. It was raining, it was miserable. And I said, I flew all the way out here from Florida, I'm gonna at least try. And I hiked up in the rain, and when I got up high, the skies cleared, and I was alone on Half Dome. I'll take a picture. The granite was all wet. It was sort of sketchy going up, but it was fun. But I was on top of Half Dome all by myself, which I think is probably pretty rare. So here's the famous sign, 211 miles to Mount Whitney. I've done the John Muir Trail. I have a video on that. So according to this, 8.2 miles to Half Dome. I feel like it's a little less, but what do I know? So it's paved for a while. You just follow the river up. You hit Vernal Falls about, I don't know, I forget what that sign said, 1.7 up. And then you hit Nevada Falls like 3.4 up, and then you go through Little Yosemite Valley. And I believe somewhere past this sign is where you head up if you're going to the decommissioned Sierra Point route, which I've never done, but it's very steep and off trail, somewhere up to a point where you can see all the waterfalls in the park. All right, here's our first waterfall. There's a lot of steps, big steps, leading up to this guy. So this is Vernal Falls. It's flowing pretty good too. And that is Liberty Cap, I believe. Pretty cool. We're almost up to the viewing area there. All right, up most of the steps. Now there's this railing section. That's hard work. If you try to push up them, There's some big steps. There's a lot of people out already. I've already passed like 20 people in the first mile and a half, which is crazy. It's almost 7 a.m. All right. So now we get a flat down briefly. Maybe I'll go out and show you the waterfall. Woo! That's where we're going. All right, here's the top of Vernal Falls. Woo! Liberty Cap and Mount Broderick there. Be pretty cool to fall off. Here's your next waterfall, so we're gonna cross. Then we go up there, up that gully. Apparently you can go up this gully if you're summiting these guys, and the diving board's up there somewhere out of sight. But I'm wrapping around because I have to go up that way to wrap around Half Dome. Hey. So anyway, a lot of people out. There's Nevada Fall. Just heading on rock and steps up here. Can't stress, there's so many people out. Not sure how many are doing Half Dome. So far, the weather looks pretty good. And the water is gushing. So once you kind of top out, I think I'll take the John Muir Trail back. You then hop and join the John Muir Trail, and now it's gonna flatten out. According to this, I think that says 4.5 to Half Dome. All right, so we're in the sun for the first time, and there's a slight drop. It reminds me of the drop into Bighorn Park on Mount Whitney. You've just climbed up whatever amount, and then there's a small like 100-foot drop or something down into Bighorn Park where you walk flat across. Similar to this, there's a little drop, and then you walk down by the river along the valley, and then eventually we're gonna branch up in the woods. So anyway, like I said, I've passed probably like 35, 40 people now, and there's just more in sight every corner I round, which is nice, I guess. So just FYI, if you're going to the diving board over there, this looks like the split off use trail right here, and there would have been one back further that I missed where you go up and over that hill, but you can take it right here. So if the weather's good, I might hit that on the way back, but it would add, I don't know, 4 miles probably, and several thousand feet of gain. So we'll just play it by ear. But there's where we're going. Still got a long way to go, obviously. All right, so we've just sort of left the valley and started to climb by the ranger station. There's a large sign, whiteboard, with "Do not climb Half Dome when granite is wet," when there's rain in the forecast, etc., etc. All sorts of warnings. Granite is like ice when it's wet. I can attest to that. When I did Half Dome the first time, it was completely wet, and I had to use all upper body strength on the cables to make sure I didn't slide right off. It was quite exhilarating. More people in the woods. So we got to go up quite a bit now. I don't know, 1,500 feet or something in the woods. Maybe 2,000. Unsure. All right, so halfway up in the woods, you reach a major junction. So if you're doing the JMT or doing Clouds Rest, you're gonna go right. If you're doing Half Dome, you're gonna go left. think that's Watkins Dome. We're almost up on the ridge. All right, there she blows. Look at these views, baby. Yeah. So at some point up here, we should hit a ranger that will check my permit. But it's kind of flat across for a little bit. But then the first section is called subdome. It's basically just like a bunch of rock steps, and then it flattens out, and then you'll hit the cables. All right, so we had a little flatter quarter mile or so across the ridge, but now it is, there was no ranger, by the way, so maybe I beat the ranger, but I got my permit. This is called subdome, and like I said, it's kind of like going up by Vernal Falls. It's just longer. A lot of big rock steps up, I don't know, 400 feet or something, maybe a little more. So once we get up subdome, then we'll have a gorgeous view of Half Dome. It's just hammering up. I think I'm making pretty good time. My biggest concern is that my Snickers bar is going to be melted. Starting to burn out. Been hammering up these steps. They're just non-stop. We're getting there. We are getting up subdome. All right, we've made it up subdome. There's Cloud's Rest. Got a video on that. And we gotta get the special weapons out. Brought my gloves, but we're gonna drop here, and then I'll record the full way up the cables too. It won't take that long. It'll be like 8 to 10 minutes. So hopefully get in front of all these people, which there are ample. Anyway, I'm gonna get the gloves out, and then I will record the entire way up Half Dome. All right, and we've passed what might be a bachelorette party. There's 6 women dressed exactly the same. And it's time to romp up this thing. The rock is very grippy when it's dry. Hey. What's up? Pass us? Yeah, sure. I can pass on the outside if it's easier. So in theory, you could get up this without the cables, although they do help. It would just be an incredible burn. But what you can do is you can get up to each 2x4 and sort of rest, use it as a brace point. But otherwise, just keep trucking up. Use the upper body. Definitely a good burn though. How steep it is. You get some sections like this, breaks in the rock. I'm breathing heavy. My calves are burning, but splice. We're moving. Climb, Kevin. Climb. Sorry, my head's down. Try to look up for you. There you go. Here's the steepness. Pretty steep. 45 degrees at least, I would say. If you look to either side, looks like there's some people coming down. Feel like we're halfway up. This place. Oh, hit my funny bone. Hey. Okay. Oop. You want me to pop by?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Big step. Hold on. Water break. Drank like 4 ounces of water so far. Need more. The burn is real. It's actually more my breathing than the lactic acid, I think. Slowly but surely, like the Half Dome tortoise. Another big step up on rock. Does start to level off up right above them, I think. From what I recall, come on, Kevin. Look at that. Yeah, baby. I feel like we only got like 100 feet left. Yeah, it's starting to mellow out, I think. Come on, I want my Snickers. Big step. Hey. Whew. All right, we are up, kind of. Where do we want to go? We want to go over there. Could walk over there. Could walk up here, which looks higher. There's your view of El Cap. A little smoky down in the valley. Yeah, let's get up here. Look, we got a sign. Danger. Thunderstorm warning. Oh baby, yeah. So there's Yosemite Valley down there. Oh yeah, people go out on that right there. That's where I have my picture on that. Maybe I'll head out on there. But this looks to be the high point, I think. Just looking out the clouds rest, and yeah, yeah. I think that's Tenaya Canyon, or maybe that's Tenaya Canyon. One of them's Tenaya Canyon. Yeah, pretty awesome. I don't know what that peak is. I don't know. I should know, but I don't. So, anyway, this is Half Dome. We'll get out there. We'll show you a video out there too. All right, here's sort of so this is not the diving board. The diving board is what I might do after this. It's way down, down off this side. But a lot of people will stand here and someone from over there will take their picture off. But here's your unobstructed view of Yosemite Valley right here. Look at all the granite, pretty epic. And you are seeing peaks. That's the one I think I wanted to call Unicorn Peak. Maybe peeking out up there. I have a video when I did the Cathedral Lakes. I kept wanting to call that Rhino Peak, or actually Rhino Peak maybe, or Unicorn Peak. Oh look, there's a bunch of switchbacks there. I don't know what trail that is. I should know. But yeah, this is it. This is Half Dome. So I got my king-size Snickers here, so I'm gonna eat it before I head down. And I'm going to try to hustle down because I think I am going to try to do some of these other peaks because the weather's great for now. I mean, it's 2 hours, 20 minutes up from the car, which I'm pretty happy with. I thought it was going to be closer to 3 hours. I think I've gotten faster. So anyway, I don't think I need to walk over there. So I'm going to crush this Snickers bar and then head down. All right, heading down. There you go.
Come on down.
Should probably put my glove on. I gave your friend a card. I have a hiking YouTube channel.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you want to see the video of all this,
Oh, yeah.
you guys are technically in it because yeah.
Let us know if there's any royalty.
Yeah, sure.
Good one.
Yeah. I'm Kevin, by the way. Yep. Yeah. You guys are really spread out, huh? All right, sorry, I'm being social, but dun, dun, dun. This group really spread out here. They had 6, I believe. There's 3 leading the way. That's how to do it. Just get to each 2x4 and then brace yourself. Yep. You're over halfway. It starts to flatten out up there where you see that big step. I can go on the outside if it makes you feel more comfortable. You got it, just keep cranking. Good job, ladies. It's a party now. In typical style, I'm going forwards, but you could go backwards. Thank you, sir. Yep. Yep. Kind of the slickest, steepest part, but we're almost. Oh, we got a splice too. Gotta watch out for the splice. Gotta lower yourself down. Oop. Oop. You're good. Whoop. Thank you. Yeah, try. Thanks. I got a YouTube channel. Hiking Engineer is the handle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You'll be in it. I'm recording right now. If you want, I got all the hardest hikes in the country on there.
Like and subscribe if you want to subscribe this high.
All the biggest mountains.
That's awesome. What's next on your list?
Well, I just finished a big romp through Wyoming and Montana. Hit the state high points and a bunch of the peaks in the Tetons and in Glacier and stuff, but I don't know. I've done most of the stuff in the U.S. I've done all the 14ers and yeah. Here, I'll give you a carton. Whoop. Nope, thanks, man.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, and we are. That was a very quick half dome. That was like up, down, and summit in like under 30 minutes, including the rest time on the summit. All right, gloves are coming off. Now we're gonna make it to the diving board. Well, I was gonna say, I think I like the ascent of subdome better than the descent, but hey. I also just got stung by a bee, which is fantastic. Some bee was buzzing around me and got me. So I'm gonna go for the diving board. So I think it'll end up being a separate video. So if you want to see that video, you'll have to wait until I post that one, which could actually be a while. Because I have a big backlog of videos right now from my big summer trips. So I don't know when it'll get posted, but anyway, I'll probably break it up because of all the Half Dome cable footage. So I'm gonna try to do the diving board, and then I might do Broderick and Liberty Cap if the weather looks okay. So those might be separate videos, just FYI. So we're just coming down by the roaring Nevada Falls. It's starting to rain, so these steps get real slick in the rain. So hopefully it doesn't keep raining, but we're transitioning between Nevada Falls over to Vernal. The trail might be closed. I might have to take the JMT. I'm not sure. They might be doing maintenance work. So I guess we'll find out. All right, bonus mileage. The mist trail is closed, so I have to take this extra bonus vert up to Clark Point. And what I should have done was taken the JMT above Nevada Falls, but I didn't know. I thought maybe it'd be open. So anyway, now I have bonus vert, and it's starting to rain harder. But there are blue skies down in the valley, it looks like. You do get a great view, so we're gonna join up with the JMT. Nevada Fall, Liberty Cap, Broderick, and then up there where I was on the diving board. And Half Dome. It's a good view from right here of everything. Alright, well I guess this is Clark Point. So still you can see all the different summits and diving boards. And of course Vernal Falls, or Nevada Falls. So anyway, now we are on, that was the junction with the JMT. There's a lot of people because everyone's taking this detour obviously up. So there's going to be a lot of people on this. But it won't be as slippery as going down all the stairs by the falls. And it won't be as wet. So anyway, pleasant weather, and it's nice down in the valley. So the JMT route down is just a bunch of switchbacks, which are more gradual than all the steps by Vernal Falls, but they start to get kind of long. So we're getting down, but it's also a circus of people, just constantly trying to navigate through a million people up and down, which is to be expected. So it stopped raining at least, but still probably 2 miles down or something. All right, we've just rejoined the mist trail, and should be close to the bridge soon. I want to refill. I need to refill with water and go to the bathroom. So I think we're almost to the 1 mile up bridge. All right, that was quite the thrill-seeking adventure, dodging 431 people on the way down. The rain has mostly subsided, which is good. So now I got a little over half mile, I think, back to my car. So that was Half Dome, and that was the diving board. I'll throw out my trash here. I filled up with some water. Should have enough liquid, but who knows? Good day, good half day in Yosemite. Dun, dun, dun. All right, So officially back at the car, and it's a zoo here, as expected. Total time, about 7 hours, 45 minutes. I think we're looking at maybe 21 miles with probably close to 7,000 feet of vert, maybe slightly less. So that's my prediction. It's definitely dark. So let's get the hell out of here, and I'll see ya on the next one.